Okay, hi guys, welcome back. If you are new to my channel, welcome. So this reading is going to be general, but I kind of geared it and asked Spirit to focus on the shadow aspect, or shadow side, I guess. So we'll see what comes out, okay? So only take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't apply, just let it ride. Trigger warning in advance. I'm a light being who works in the shadow realm, so a lot of low vibration energy comes up in my readings, so just protect yourself as necessary. Okay, so I'll start with the fairy deck. We'll just see what comes out. So anyways, I hope you guys are doing well, staying safe and staying healthy. Spirit has Ace of Swords upright is the first card. Just the Six Pentacles upright. Some of you guys may be receiving some kind of truth or some sort of clarity in relation to equal give and take, or some sort of reciprocity. Some of you guys may be going through some sort of transformation with this purple and butterfly here. You or they may be going through a transformation as far as trying to maybe either provide more or receive more, some sort of balancing out, either or. For both, and that can be internally or externally. Some of you guys may be, receiving some type of truth in relation to that. With this dagger here pointing down, some of you guys may, with the dagger pointing down, it's like a mistruth. So some of you guys may be getting clarity about some sort of false information, or something that was untrue in relation to some sort of reciprocity. Maybe you or they were receiving more or being taken from, however it resonates, and there's some sort of balancing or transformation in relation to that. Let's see. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. That may resonate. You or they may have that somewhere in your chart, or it just may be in Earth energy, or some of you guys may be guided to I almost put that down. Guided to become more grounded, and especially pertaining to lots of pentacles here. Some of you guys may be guided to, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it's feminine energy, but gender doesn't matter. So with the inverse, there's an imbalance. So it could be on the darker end, maybe an attachment, too strong of attachment to materialism, and so Spirit is maybe guiding energies to balance that out, and maybe seek some sort of truth. I could be speaking to a Queen of Pentacles in reverse type of energy, or it could be a Queen of Pentacles in reverse type of energy that's in someone else's energy, that an energy is obtaining truth or will obtain truth about. Maybe this Queen of Pentacles in reverse spoke some sort of mistruth or lie or deception or something like that, with the dagger pointing down, and truth and clarity will come about it. And this will create some sort of equal reciprocity, some sort of transformation in relation to that. And then with the Earth energy, some of you guys may be called to, again, become grounded in your finances, maybe detach a little bit if there's too much attachment to materialism. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse being in their shadow, there could be, lots of shadow aspects, meaning maybe some sort of low vibrational energy in order to obtain materialism, or in order to take it a little bit too much, maybe. And so that's also being called to become grounded and maybe connected more to Mother Earth, obtain abundance in a more balanced, equal way, maybe in a not so dark or shadowy way. I don't know if shadowy is a word. Shadow-like way. What is this? Ace of Pentacles in reverse as the aura energy. Interesting. So Ace of Pentacles upright is like a blessing from the divine, or from the universe, from the Most High. Again, lots of pentacles here, lots of materialism and 3D stuff. It could be anything. Obviously, when we talk about 3D materialism, it could be cars, homes, businesses, stability, finances, resources, stuff like that. So with it being in reverse, it could be a Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy that most likely wanted to obtain this in some way, but again, it was through some sort of dark or maybe manipulative or low vibrational vibrational way that spirit, I feel, is bringing clarity to. It could be this energy most likely, may have spoken some mistruths or sent out energy that was a little bit low vibrational, just because they have such a heavy attachment to low vibrational energy. Or sorry, I meant to say materialism, but that came out. They may have an attachment to low vibrational energy, and they most likely did this in order to stay balanced in some way, in order to try to maintain some sort of equal give and take. But with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, it most likely was always imbalanced within themselves, or the way that they tried to obtain it was imbalanced, which is why I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. They could also may have tried to stop or block an external energy, if it's not pertaining to themselves, from receiving some sort of materialism or financial blessing, or some sort of 3D materialism. They may have wanted to keep an energy from receiving equal give and take, and truth and clarity is being brought about that, maybe in relation to some lies, deceptions, or illusions that they may have casted in order to keep an energy from receiving. And that, again, most likely was because the energy themselves, they are imbalanced, or they may feel like they themselves are unable to go through some sort of transformation and obtain equal give and take as well. I'm being drawn to the butterflies here, in it looks like monarch butterflies, in their blue, brings me back to the throat chakra. And then again with this dagger pointing down, something about the throat chakra being imbalanced, or it's not used in the correct way. I feel this energy may they may if they have gifts or something like that, they may use it in an incorrect way, or they just they use their chakras in a more low vibrational way. Also being drawn to this pentagram here. Again, it doesn't have to be, but I could read it as, some sort of dark manipulation with the pentagram, or something about the star as well. Their faith, or, they may have wishes and desires that maybe not be for their own highest good, or for other energies' highest good. Let's clarify. I'll use the Lover's deck. This is Ace of Swords, upright, please, and thank you. So we get the Two of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Swords. So it could be, when I said that it could be a Queen of Pentacles in reverse in relation to external energies. With the Two of Cups, can signify like a contract or something. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic or familial. In any case, with it being in reverse, I would say it's either some sort of karmic contract, or a contract that may not necessarily was supposed to be karmic, but it's been broken in some way. So it could be a Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy that is in your energy or in their energy, and again the contract is being broken because some sort of truth and clarity is being gained, again about some sort of lies, deceptions, or illusions. It could have been the contract itself. Sometimes we may feel like we're supposed to be in a contract, or it's casted as something that it's not. So it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, may have told mistruths in order to obtain some sort of false contract, in order to obtain some sort of union. Take a resonance. This could also pertain to same-sex or LGBTQIA+. It doesn't have to be, but whatever lies or mistruths that were spoken in order to gain some sort of false contract. I feel like it was to manipulate an energy's heart. And then also with the gold here, something to do with the solar plexus. And it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse themselves. They may have a blocked heart chakra, or maybe darker aspects in their heart chakra that's needing to be healed, and then also some sort of lack of self-confidence or something like that. And those could be the reasons why they were in or tried to get into some sort of false contract. And then also the false contract was gotten into, or it's here, I guess, however it resonates, again, in order to obtain something, most likely with the Ace of Pentacles, again, some sort of 3D materialism or abundance or something like that. It could be also the external energy that was in, or that is in the false contract, or the a karmic contract with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They themselves could also have gotten into it, again, due to some sort of something with the heart chakra in the solar plexus chakra. And then also lots of illusions and lies as well with the dagger pointing down. I feel clarity is, clarity is being brought into it, which is why I feel like the contract is closing, or it has closed. And it could also be because an external energy, or it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, but one or both of the energies that are in the contract, they themselves want some sort of equal reciprocity that they may feel like they did not receive, or that they are not receiving. They may be going through some sort of transformation, or they will go through some sort of transformation once they receive clarity and truth if they haven't already done so, in relation to a Queen of Pentacles in reverse. They may feel like, being in this contract, they are not able to, or they were not able to receive some sort of 3D materialism or blessing or something like that. Also with the cups here, there's like I'm just looking at the two cups that the energies are holding, and they're empty. There's no water inside. So it could also be a situation where there's no emotional fulfillment as well, especially with the all the pentacles here, and the one cup that's out here, it's in reverse. I feel whatever contract that they were in, or that you were in, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and whoever the external energy is, it was solely based off of materialism only, I feel. And this is also becoming clear and evident. Okay, let's see. Maiden of Wands in reverse. So Page of Wands. So in addition to, there being a lack of like emotional fulfillment, I feel there's also a Page of Wands upright could be like good news, or like a spark of passion, or like the beginning of some sort of spontaneous kind of fiery feeling journey or endeavor. With in reverse, again, it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or the energy that's in the contract with them, or that was in the contract with them, that feels like, they've lost their spark. And that could be the spark of anything, spark of life, spark to begin anything, or to begin something new, endeavors, hobbies, new beginnings. Also, I could read it as bad news with the Ace of Swords here. It could be one of the energies that was in the contract. Either they received or they will receive bad news. I put that in quotations because that can be subjective. But I feel whatever information or clarity and truth that an energy will receive that was in the contract, it will not be. I feel they will feel it will not be pleasant, or it could cause them to leave the contract or break the contract themselves. Again, if it hasn't already been broken. With the snake here, it could just be an energy maybe finding out. Again, it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or another energy that they feel like is deceptive or tricky, out to harm them or cause them to trip up in some way, just because the snake is about to bite the foot. And then also I'm being drawn to the red here, so something about stability as well. Again, it could just be, they got into the contract in order to obtain stability, and the way that they did that was in a deceptive, tricky, harmful manner. That could be with the Page of Wands in reverse, represents some sort of bad news that they will gain clarity on. And again, this was in order to try to maintain some sort of, I feel, false representation of equal give and take. Also, with this depiction, is a child that's playing. So an energy who is in the contract may feel like, something about the inner child. They're unable to, have fun or be free or express themselves, be carefree in some way. They may feel like there's too much danger around them, or within this contract, or with this in association to this energy. And that could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or whoever the other energy is in the contract. Could also be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse that, I think I already said this, operates in a deceptive, tricky manner with the snake here, or they tried to, in order to obtain the Ace of Pentacles, but they either weren't able to, receive it, or they won't be able to receive it because the contract is broken or will be broken. Also, something about shedding skin. It could be Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and or whoever is in the contract. They are shedding, or they will shed skin that may be a part of the Ace of Swords, any sort of truth. Or sorry, mistruth. It could be, I could read that as like, wearing a mask. A mask may fall, and then the sneaky, deceptive ways will be shown. Or I could read the shedding of skin as in, again, going through transformations or something like that. Also, kind of want to read. I'll use the animal speak just to see what snakes represents, because not all the time. I know they're often depicted as negative symbols, but also a snake is not a mammal, is it? No. But I feel it could be something else. Rebirth. Okay, yeah. So it says, shed the old, new birth is incoming. Face fears and do not risk changes. Resurrect some part of your life. Some of you guys only take resonates. Some of you guys may also be expecting as well. That could also be some sort of truth and clarity that's coming about. If it is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, or another energy that's expecting maybe some mistruths were spoken about, some sort of pregnancy as well. Energy could perceive that as like some sort of bad news or something like that. Or if truth and clarity is coming about, if it is in relation to a pregnancy or something like that, that could also be why a contract is being broken as well. Pregnancy could have to do with equal give and take. I'm not going to go into all of that. That's not always the case, but I'm just saying that could be a scenario, where energies may have spoken mistruths in relation to a pregnancy in order to obtain some sort of Ace of Pentacles as well. And if that's the case, and truth and clarity is gained, that has fallen apart, or it will. And then also resurrect some part of your life. I feel that it's going back to the inner child, maybe healing in some sort of freedom of expression, and childlike energy as well. That an energy is wanting or is being called to step into. Queen of Wands, Sage of Wands in reverse. Or sorry, King. I said Queen. Okay, Queen of Wands, maybe relevant. So King of Wands in reverse. Interesting. So fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sag, you or they may have that somewhere in your chart. King of Wands in reverse is also going to be super in the shadow. Often very most likely hot-headed. I could read it as trigger warning, abusive, and that could be in any way, physically, mentally, emotionally. Very aggressive, a tyrant, most likely possessive and domineering as well. So it could be the King of Wands in reverse and a Queen of Wands, or sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Queen of Wands. A King of Wands in reverse and a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that are or were in some sort of a contract, with them both being in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. Again, I feel it's a karmic contract if they are or they were in one, yeah, it's currently breaking. And it could be either or, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse or the King of Wands in reverse. That's receiving some sort of truth and clarity in relation to some sort of deception. It could be I could also read it the other way, just because the Queen of Pentacles, because it's the suit of Pentacles, materialism is their domain. So they could have gotten into, some sort of contract or something in order to obtain something from the King of Wands. Most likely the King of Wands is usually attractive as well. And then also, what's interesting is on this, it almost looks like a surfboard, but I feel it's supposed to be a shield. So surfboards may be significant. But what's interesting is there's also a snake on this card as well. And it's also in the same family of the wands. So this energy may have passionately gone after a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, maybe thinking that they would help them obtain some sort of 3D materialism, or to try to receive equal give and take as well. And then with the deception and the trickery with the snakes, maybe wearing masks and lots of falsehoods, they may have been under the impression that the Queen of Pentacles was stable enough, grounded enough, secure enough to help them achieve it, because usually the King of Wands is able to go after and manifest on their own. That's their domain, ambition and drive and stuff like that. But with them in reverse, there's a heavy imbalance, meaning they're too imbalanced themselves, or too much in their shadow to manifest correctly or in a balanced way, or they're also in their shadow, so they did it in a dark way as well, and so they relied on the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. But I feel both, because both are in the reverse and both are in their shadow. Maybe both were wearing masks, and both were operating in low vibrational deceptive energy, and this is why the Ace of Pentacles wasn't able to be obtained. Whether it was the Queen of Pentacles in reverse that wanted the King of Wands to do it, or the King of Wands wanted the Queen of Pentacles to do it. Also, they're different suits as well, so they're not a match. They're not a match energetically, I feel. They may be a match vibrationally, meaning they may both be heavily in their shadow. But as far as like being able to create and produce equal give and take, reciprocity, I feel both would need to go through some sort of transformation in order to have whatever it is that they're trying to manifest or produce or obtain. And I feel this is they're receiving truth, or one of them or both of them could be receiving truth and clarity about this. Okay. Also, with the wands, again, with it being in the same family, when I mentioned that energy would need to, or is being guided to heal their inner child, or they're desiring to express themselves in some way, it could be the King of Wands energy, just because, again, the King of Wands is in reverse, and then also the Page of Wands is in reverse. They may have felt stifled or suffocated or something like that within the contract with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. The King of Wands in reverse could also be receiving some sort of bad news or unwelcoming news with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse. I don't know, pertaining to what? Maybe pertaining to, the fact that the Ace of Pentacles, they haven't received it, or they won't receive it, at least within this contract, or something to do with what they've been putting their time, their energy, and their effort into with the Six of Pentacles. That they may be receiving information about that as well. Okay, let's see. Let's clarify the Six of Pentacles. Thank you. I'm also being drawn, I don't know why, it's something about the shadow. I don't know if you guys can see this. So I'll probably turn it up right. So with the feet here, the feet are casting some sort of shadow. And then also something about footsteps. So I'm not sure. It could be the King of Wands in reverse or the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. That was, it's like they're being led by a shadow, either their shadow self, like their darker side, either or like one of them walks in their shadow and then the other follows behind them, or they did while they were in the contract. Yeah, I don't know, something about like following in their footsteps, or they did, or like mirroring or mimicking or something. I don't know. It's interesting. This contract is very or it was, it's I don't know how to describe it. It's like dark, but then like also there's like a strong attachment to each other, or to their shadow selves are attached to each other with the Six of Pentacles. Their shadow selves receive something. It's like an equal give and take between the two. I don't know how to describe it. Okay. Queen of Cups upright. Let me cover this. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy may resonate. So with the Queen of Cups clarifying the Six of Pentacles, wow, it's a lot of energies. Like lots of court cards here. So this could be an external energy from the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse that we saw. That's separate from the two of Cups, or it could be because contracts don't always just have to be two energies. You can have multiple contracts with multiple energies at the same time. So it could be a Queen of Cups upright energy that was also in some sort of karmic contract with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and King of Wands in reverse. Karmic contract meaning just all energies are supposed to learn, evolve, and grow based off of the experiences of you know, the contract itself, or you know, what life brings or what ensues within that situation. So with the Queen of Cups upright, it's very intuitive, very caring, loving, gentle, equal give and take as well. With the Six of Pentacles, this energy may provide emotional fulfillment and offering loving energy to whoever is in the contract or whoever they encounter, and then also receives it as well. With the Two of Cups in reverse, I would say even though the Six of Pentacles is upright, this energy may have provided, and I say that because the Queen of Cups is upright, they may have provided lots of love, kindness, and gentleness and healing and stuff like that, and may not have received it, which is why the contract is being broken or was broken. This energy may receive bad news or something like that in relation to the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse. They could receive bad news based off of, you know, what's learned and what clarity is gained in relation to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Or, yeah, they may receive that as well. And then also when I went to the Page of Wands in reverse being, not bad news, childlike energy. This energy may have also felt stifled and unable to express themselves. Also, the Queen of Cups upright, I almost said in reverse, is pointing to a dolphin. So I'll probably read that as well. So this energy, sorry, I was supposed to cover that. This energy, you know, I'll read what it stands for, but something about, I associate dolphins with sexual energy. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why, I just do. So you know, it could be especially with the King of Wands in reverse, that could also be represented as like highly sexual energy, very lustful, and then just like it's like a heavy imbalance, maybe an imbalance in the sacral as well. So it could be that energy was in this contract based off of those reasons, which is also why the Two of Cups is in reverse. This energy may be gaining clarity about that, or some sort of illusions was casted. It could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Also, only take what resonates if it's pertaining to sexual energy as well. That could also be one of the tools that they use in order to try to obtain some sort of Ace of Pentacles as well, or some sort of equal reciprocity as well. It also pertaining to sexual energy, only take what resonates. There could be you know, bad news that's obtained. Clarity and truth will be spoken or learned, or yeah, with the mental, just like they maybe become aware of it as well, with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse. These could all be reasons why a contract is broken as well. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna get the animal speak book again. I'm just gonna read dolphin real quick. CD. Here we go. New promise. This is use the creative power of communication for best success. New growth is promised if you pursue new methods. So it could be, I could read that as this energy could also be like a good communicator. They may have high emotional intelligence and just able to speak their emotions or something like that. That could also be why these energies were in the contract with, or are, or you know, however it resonates, in order to learn how to express themselves in a better way. If we're talking about emotional intelligence, and then also new methods. Again, I feel this energy may have, it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse or the King of Wands in reverse energy that may have felt like the Queen of Cups upright provided some sort of new energy that they were able to take from, or that they wanted to receive from. It could be, again, pertaining to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. If the one element that they were missing, because there's earth and there's there was fire, and then also air. So I feel they were using that, but the one method that they may have been missing, going back to that heart chakra with the green, is genuine feelings or emotions, and they may have desired that from the Queen of Cups as well, which is why they may have wanted to be in a contract as well. Let's see. Ten of Wands in reverse. So with the Ten of Wands being in reverse, it could be the Queen of Pentacles in reverse or the King of Wands in reverse that felt heavily burdened in some way. That could be burdens of responsibility, burdens of challenges, or just burdened internally. They may have felt like their soul is on fire, or was on fire is the best way I could explain it. Meaning like with them being in their shadow selves, their shadow self may not be able to acknowledge it, but their higher self may feel like they were in pain, speaking on a soul level, just and that could be for any reason, just maybe a requirement to heal, or a requirement or desire to evolve and become enlightened or something like that. And so they may wanted to have felt relief in some way next to the Queen of Cups upright and then all this fire, to be healed and soothed, and how like a burn yeah like a burn wound, oftentimes it feels relieving and soothing, to have some sort of balm rubbed on it or something like that. So it could be that they felt the Queen of Cups was able to, or would be able to do that in some way, and I'm speaking literally, but it could also be metaphorically, again, somehow providing healing and soothing for their soul or for their wounds internally, I feel, and I feel that's also clarifying the Six of Pentacles in order to obtain. And if it's not like an internal healing spiritual thing, it could be literally in the 3D. They may have felt like the Queen of Cups again was able to manifest, because oftentimes I find manifesting from the heart is one of the ways that manifestations come in more solidly, and I guess quickly, you could say, because the soul is basically singing out or crying out to the universe, to the Most High, and it transmits easy. Sorry guys, I'm trying to like express this as best I can. The desire and the manifestation transmits easier, I feel. And so they may have felt like the Queen of Cups is either had or has, or would help them obtain something in the 3D with Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, let's see. Oh, the Devil. Okay. I think that's the Devil. I'll double check. Obsession. As the over energy. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Two of Cups in reverse and the Devil. That is a heavy, heavy karmic contract. Okay. I would even say that would be equivalent to I'm just going to clarify this before I continue. I would say that's equivalent to what would even be the Lovers in reverse, which is like the Lovers is probably the strongest, most binding contract, and depending on the type it could be a strong divine contract or a strong karmic contract, and strong meaning you need, or most likely you or they would need supernatural help, assistance from the divine, breaking it. Let's see, what did I say? 50. Yeah, the Devil. Okay. So heavy Capricorn energy. It doesn't have to be just specifically a Capricorn sign, meaning it could be, but it doesn't have to just be that. It could be any energy or any sign that could resonate for this energy. But the reason why I feel highlighted I feel called to highlight Capricorn energy, because Capricorn also deals with lessons in Saturn and stuff like that. And so going back in earlier, I think I said the karmic contract, you're supposed to teach, and you're supposed to learn something, and so I feel that's also very, very prevalent. These energies will be called or are being called to evolve and basically I feel it also could probably stem back to past life as well. With the Devil and the Two of Cups, I would say it's a repetitive cycle that these energies have been in, or that they were in, that again they were supposed to learn, and like learning whatever lesson it is, which is why the divine allows these karmic contracts is for our soul's evolution, I feel. It depends on, it could be for any reason. It could be different for each energy that's in the contract, or it could all be the same. But if I had to guess, I would say the main themes would be something to do with materialism, maybe balancing out the detachment and the desire and the obsession with it. With the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Devil, I would say there's a strong obsession with money, with materialism, with the 3D mindset itself. There's a need to become enlightened, to become evolved, to tap into the higher self. Also with the King of Wands in reverse and the Devil, again, the Devil can also represent addictions and maybe substance abuse, or just like a strong attachment. Also heavy with the lust as well. That those could also be themes to be learned from and healed from. And then also learning to heal the heart and operate more from the heart than, let's say, from the 3D, from lust, from attachments and addictions as well. I could also read the Queen of Pentacles in reverse having an obsession with the Queen of Cups upright. That obsession could be anything. It could be the way that they perceive the Queen of Cups, the fact that they are able to receive equal give and take, either from external energies, from the divine, from the Most High, from the universe. They could be, that could be an obsession for them. Or their obsession with character traits of the Queen of Cups, their ability to be intuitive, to be emotionally balanced, to be emotionally intelligent, and something like that. And also to be vulnerable and bare, just because this Queen of Cups, their top is naked. So I could read that, as being bare, being vulnerable, being their true selves, being authentic. There could be an obsession about that as well, especially with the snakes and the mask and the deceptive energy. These energies, and by these I mean the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse that we saw. They may, if they're too far in their shadow, they may feel like they are unable to do so. That may be part of the soul wounding as well, with the Ten of Wands in reverse that they want to relieve and release. And this is why they may have an obsession as well. I feel it's multiple things, multiple reasons. And I feel this is all becoming clear and evident with the Ace of Swords. Also interesting, I forget that there's, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's a third energy that's bound here. So, wow, this is interesting. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Cups. I feel this is just confirming that these three are or were in some sort of heavy, I don't want to call it weird, but that's the energy that I'm getting. Weird karmic contract, okay? And then with these two energies, these two, again, they're doing their thing, okay? These energies may also be into, I'll say eccentric, I don't know what to call it, things, activities, okay? Meanwhile, the third energy is bound in the corner. And so I feel that's significant of something. These energies, again, if there's an obsession to the Queen of Cups, and the reason why I say to the Queen of Cups, because that's the only court card that came out upright. These two, again, are so heavily in their shadow, and they are participate, and they're bound, and they have their own attachment to each other into whatever it is that they, whatever toxicity that they are bound to. And then this energy, the third one, is blindfolded and shackled. This one's blindfolded and shackled, but this one seems to, I don't know, they may enjoy it. Meanwhile, this one, it may feel trapped, or something like that. So I feel I'm just describing the aspects of the contract itself, which is why, an energy or multiple energies may be wanting to leave it. Also, the male depiction in this one has a mask on. The two feminine energies, and the roles can be reversed, but the two feminine energies, I don't know if you guys can see this very well, my finger's covering it, but the two feminine energies, they're blindfolded, and then the masculine energy has the mask. So you could read it as, earlier when I said that one energy may be wearing a mask, it could be that the masculine energy wore a mask in order to maybe entice both energies into some sort of karmic contract. And then the two feminines actually weren't aware of what they had gotten into or what they were getting into. You could read it like that. But then also, again, like I said, roles could be reversed. I'm just pointing it out, like, to tell a story. Okay. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Spirit, please, thank you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Spirit team, please, thank you. Okay, so Queen of Swords upright. I swear every court card has come out. Okay. It could be, you know, I could read the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords as the same energy just because they both came out upright, but it could involve, the storyline can involve multiple characters as well. But Queen of Swords upright, so air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I could read the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, even though they may be imbalanced or have an addiction, obsession, or too strong of an attachment to materialism and 3D stuff. They could actually be very intelligent. You know, they could, if I'm reading it as an aspect of them, on the lighter side of them, putting the darker shadow sides aside, they could, you know, be strong in their boundaries or something like that. They may operate in a more intelligent way, use their mind. They're very good in order to obtain some sort of equal give and take, in order to try to achieve an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And if I'm not reading that as an aspect of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, again, I could read the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords as the same energy, or similar, another aspect of the Queen of Cups, sorry. So it could be the Queen of Cups who's not only intuitive and gentle and kind, but they are also sharp in the mind, speaks their truth. And they're led, they use their intuition, but like in an analytical way. Just because I'm being drawn to the purple blanket or shawl here. And this could also be why truth and clarity is being had or will be had. If it's the Queen of Cups that's using or that's operating in the Queen of Swords energy, they may you know, have become aware and are using their mind over their heart, or mind over matter, in order to break out of a heavy karmic contract and release heavy burdens, because they feel you know, it brings nothing but bad energy or bad news with the Page of Wands in reverse, and they desire equal give and take. They may feel like Ace of Pentacles is not able to be obtained in this contract, which is why they may have set boundaries, or they will. I could also, going back to the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, if they themselves are operating in the Queen of Swords energy, even though, you know, they may, again, they may have a strong attachment to materialism and may operate in their shadow self to obtain it or manipulate it in some way. They may also be a little bit more cold and detached. If we're talking about the Queen of Pentacles in reverse being in a contract with a masculine energy, so that King of Wands in reverse, you know, they could be detached from them emotionally. And then also it looks like the masculine is a little bit subservient to the Queen of Swords. So that's why I said it's an interesting dynamic between the two, because in the devil that we saw, those two were both in the pentagram together, and it looked like the masculine had control and will over the feminine. But in this depiction, it looks like the feminine has control and will over the masculine. So I feel when I said they walk in each other's shadows or in each other's footsteps, it's like the roles switch within the contract or within their bond, within their attachment. I can't describe it, and honestly, I don't really want to tap too much into it because I feel like it ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm just describing like the dynamics of the contract itself. Yeah, let's see. The Lovers in reverse. Oh my goodness. This is wild. Okay. Just trying to cover this. Lovers in reverse. Two of Cups in reverse. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. It's just this is an interesting read. The Lovers in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So definitely past life. Definitely karmic cycles. Definitely heavy. I don't even know. I feel like I'm kind of laughing, but like it's very serious as far as these souls' evolution. Like, I don't know why, but you know, obviously the Most High allows what occurs for a reason, and I think they say, you know, obviously we don't know the mind of the Most High, but I feel there's a reason why these energies are or were in such a heavy dark contract. And that's not to say that all the energies are just heavy and dark. I feel that they are, or they were, certain aspects of them. But I feel while one energy, and I say one energy could be the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Swords, again, they could be the same or they could be different energies, are wanting to set boundaries, break these contracts, get out of them, heal, evolve, and grow. While others, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse that we saw, prefer or remain or just feel unable to, with the Devil, to release these toxic low vibrational energies, these bonds. It could be even entities that are involved as well that are keeping these contracts in place. So I forgot where I was going with that, but yeah. With the Lovers, that's also Gemini energy as well. So there's like lots of duality within the contract itself. You know, some energies may be in the shadow while others may be trying to operate out of their higher self. The ones that are in the shadow, they could, you know, desire to be in their higher self, but just may feel like they are unable to, again, for the reasons that I just said. Just too many attachments, too many, too much binding and bonds. With the Lovers in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, though, I feel it has become, or it has actually, yeah, it has been over time, throughout lifetimes, or throughout this lifetime, because even if we're just speaking in this lifetime and you don't believe in past lives, I would say that these energies have been through repetitive cycles over and over, no matter the length of time that they've known each other. And I feel the Lovers in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse is just representing the need to break free, to expand and evolve. Also with this moon here, maybe lots of, again, going back to those illusions, secrets, lies, deception, trickery, just unable to see with the moon here. I feel that may be changing though with the Ace of Swords. Clarity is being given, maybe to help break these contracts as well. Maybe the divine is saying, okay, now that the desire and the will for one energy or multiple energies, you know, however it resonates, is being clear and evident, now things can, the illusions can start to fade, truths can be revealed, and these energies can see, you know, what the contract actually entails, and they can decide on their own free will whether they want to stay in them or not. With the Lovers in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, I would say one energy or multiple energies are now shifting to want to get out of it. Again, they could have always wanted to get out of it. Sometimes just because there's a desire, that doesn't mean it's easy. With the Lovers in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, like I said, oftentimes it may take multiple lifetimes to learn, to evolve, to detach. And that can be from anything, person, place, or thing. Yeah. Let's see. Like, this is intense eruption. lose as soon as I turn this over. Sorry. The Tower, I think. Oh my gosh. I may have to restrict this video. Let me double check though. Yeah, if it's the Tower, definitely divine intervention. The divine is saying, okay, yeah. I don't know what y'all got going on, and I mean like for all energies involved. Like clearly y'all having a hard time. Okay, so let's interrupt this little shebang. Okay. What is this? 16. Number 7 may be significant as well. Yeah, 5 or number 6 as well. Some of you guys may be seeing 666. Maybe tap into your divine feminine energy, receive, and let things flow as well. Maybe in relation to the closing out of karmic contracts or trying to get out of them. Maybe receive guidance and, you know, I can't speak for everyone else, but for me, for my personal experience, if I know I'm in a karmic contract, my desire is to close it out as soon as possible, okay? But sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes, you know, you have to go with the flow. You have to be in there. You have to learn and evolve, okay? And then also with the 7, divine timing and good luck. And then also divinity as well. So I feel the divine and spirit is saying, you know, no matter how dark contracts may feel or how uncomfortable, how like painful and just incinerating they may be, you know, they're here and they're guiding, you know, truth and clarity on how best to heal from it, grow from it, and get out of it if that's the desire. Okay, so wait, let me see. 16. Yeah, the Tower. So I read the Tower as Scorpio energy and then also Aquarius energy as well. So yeah, so with the Tower being here, I feel that's like a crumbling of false foundation. So anything that was built off of pretense, off of illusions, off of lies and deception, all of that is being made clear. All of that will be broken down so that it can be rebuilt correctly and be rebuilt. That could be new contracts. That could be the rebuilding of oneself. That could be the rebuilding of one's 3D environment in order to receive equal give and take. And then the Ace of Swords in the Tower, I feel a truth will be shocking, whatever that truth may be, once it's revealed or as it is revealed. And again, it may make foundations crumble in some way, but that's so that it can be removed, so that so that it can be again built correctly, rebuilt correctly, I feel. And then again, that could just be pertaining to the contracts itself. It could be truths. It could be situations. It could be pertaining to 3D materialism. It could be pertaining to what energy is being given to who and how and what. It could be anything. And I feel the Tower operates for the highest good of all as well. So even though, you know, it may feel uncomfortable in the moment, I feel in the long run it will be beneficial for all energies. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's get... I'm gonna move this up. Let's get a traditional card, and then I'm not sure. Another one, I guess. Maybe like a spirit guide card as well. Spirit messages, please, thank you. Also with Scorpio and Aquarius energy, again, I feel it's going back to some sort of death and rebirth that energies are needing to go through, or that they're being asked to. That's also part of the contract that they're supposed to learn from. And then also Aquarius energy, meaning I'm trying to think of the word, like innovation and like a change of guard, or the old going out, like old lessons with the Saturn going out, and then Aquarius bringing in the new energy to bring in a new era, and that era can be like of oneself or just like in general for the collective. So I also feel like that's part of the contract as well. Okay, let's see. Messages, please, Spirit, thank you.
so pull out one here. Forgiveness. Okay. Okay. So one energy or multiple energies may be called to tap into forgiveness a little bit more, or however it resonates, and that could be forgiveness of oneself for whatever may have occurred in the contracts, or in the contract. I don't know why I said contracts. In the contract itself, or forgiveness of other energies that are in the contract. Just forgiveness overall, because again, it's just always and I'm learning this myself, oftentimes we may be put in situations that are out of our control, and it's normal and natural, I feel, to feel anger or resentment, or just like maybe hard feelings, but I feel the divine is asking energies to release this in some way, because it may sound insensitive to say, but it was all meant to be. It was all planned, and your soul signed up for it, whether you remember it or not, in order to evolve, to gain a better perspective of the world, of maybe the universe, and then also to help other energies that may have gone or may be going through similar contracts and situations as well. And so I feel that's what the forgiveness is representing. Some of you guys may be called to either exude or provide forgiveness when some sort of truth and clarity is gained. Or it could be other energies, other energies that are in contract that are seeking forgiveness as well. So, take what resonates. But yeah. Let's see. Still in a relationship is on the back of the deck. So some of these energies, however many that are in the contract, or if it's multiple contracts, obviously this probably isn't the only contract that has ever existed like this. Okay. But some of these energies, I could read still in a relationship, meaning they still desire to be in the contract. It's not always the case that energies want to evolve, or they want to step out of the shadow, or they just don't have the will, at least at the moment, to release that devil energy. Especially if there's high level or strong entity attachments and stuff like that. I would say with the devil that we saw, the Lovers and the Two of Cups, I would say is definitely darker forces that are at play that desire to, for whatever reason, to keep these energies bound to this contract, or just bound in general, which is also why I feel like the Tower is coming and the divine is saying, no. Okay. But yeah, it could be other energies that they don't want to release, or they feel like they cannot release as well. And so I feel that may be just like an identifier. Or it could be these energies that are in other contracts as separate to this one that we're reading on. And that could be reason why it could be the Queen of Cups or the Queen of Swords, or another energy that's also saying no with the Tower. They're allowing the divine to sweep this contract away with the Lovers in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse, because they don't want to be commingled, okay, with all this extra stuff. So only take what resonates, okay? Okay, I'm going to grab the other half of the traditional, I think, and then I'm not sure, maybe a karmic lessons, and then probably wrap up with a spiritual card, and then maybe an oracle. Okay. Spirit messages, please and thank you. Sorry, it's hard to shuffle. Stepmother came out. Interesting. This may be an identifier. Remember I said there could be multiple characters that are at play. I'm not sure how this may resonate. May resonate for different energies in different ways. So could be a stepmother that is involved or was involved in a contract. Maybe in relation to some sort of truth. They may speak some sort of truth, or they may be aware of some sort of deception or falsehood. Could be one of these energies. One of their roles in the 3D is a stepmother. You could also read that as stepfather as well. Take what resonates. Gender doesn't matter. It could be a stepmother energy that maybe knows, or either knows some sort of truth in relation to Ace of Pentacles in reverse, how it was not obtained, or how it was blocked or hindered in some way. or their participation in it with the dagger pointing down. Take what resonates. Could be a stepmother energy that will receive some sort of tower, maybe a rock in their foundation, some sort of false foundation, or they could contribute to it. I can't tell whether either or, because I feel both could resonate. I'm not sure. Some of you guys may be seeking forgiveness from a stepmother type of energy, or you're being asked to forgive a stepmother type of energy. Maybe in relation to some sort of relationship that they may be in or that they were in. Or it could have nothing to do with a relationship. It could just be something that may have occurred or something like that. Yeah. Half brother as well. Well, lots of titles. So it could be a half brother as well. That's also in the mix. And again, I feel it could relate to what I just said in any way. Some sort of truth may be spoken, or forgiveness needs to be had, or something like that. So it could be a stepmother and a half brother. And if it's not an actual stepmother, that could just be the role that they play, or like how you or they perceive them. How sometimes stepmothers, not all stepmothers or stepfathers, obviously, but sometimes they're depicted as energies who may not provide genuine emotional affection, just because there's a disconnect there, and that disconnect may be, for whatever reason, they just don't have those feelings with the Queen of Swords. You may feel like they are just detached emotionally, or they've set boundaries. It could be because, in the 3D, sometimes if you're not seen as actual blood, then that can also create a disconnect as well. So, you have to take what resonates, especially with a half brother as well. So whatever the reason may be, there may be a need to forgive, or these energies may be desiring forgiveness. These energies, it could pertain to the Six of Pentacles, like either what energy was put into, equal give and take. An energy may feel like, it was not equal, even though the Six of Pentacles is upright. They may desire it desire receiving more, or being given to more. In relation to the Ace of Pentacles in reverse as well, they may feel like, something wasn't received, and they may want to speak some sort of truth about that. And then again, roles can be reversed, however it resonates, whether it's the half brother and stepmother, or it's an external energy in relation to them. Okay. Let's I'll grab our karmic lessons, and then I'll probably wrap up with a spirit guide. I don't think I'll grab oracle. String messages, please, I think, yeah. Off the rocker. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so someone someone may feel like an energy or multiple energies may be off the rocker. Okay, off the rocker meaning a little unstable, and that can be mentally, emotionally, physically. If we're going back to the shadow aspects of the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and King of Wands in reverse, I would say that maybe describing them. And they could just be sometimes being in a contract causes energies to maybe not act out of their highest self, or their highest good. It brings out the worst in energies. That's also a thing. So that could be what off the rocker means as well. Off the rocker next to stepmother or half brother as well. Some of you guys may feel like, if I only take a resonates, okay, I'm just throwing out different scenarios, and it could be different for everyone. Or for any energy, if it resonates. But someone may feel, that their stepmother or their half brother may be a little off the rocker, which is why Spirit is saying maybe forgive for, again, whatever may have occurred in a contract. Yeah. That may also be why energies or a particular energy may be wanting to break a contract. That could also be why the Tower may be coming in as well. Like I think I said earlier, sometimes when situations and contracts get too what's the word I'm looking for? Erratic, or they foresee lots of chaos, especially with that devil that we saw. Then the divine intervention will come into play as well. So that may be the case as well. Distraction and illusion on the back. So I feel this is clarifying this dagger in reverse. When it said lies and deception and trickery, that could also be a part of it. Also with this moon on the lovers in reverse, there were a lot of distractions and illusions within this contract, I feel. And that also could be why the tower is coming, or has come, in order to, again, break apart false foundations. So I feel that's clarifying that as well. Okay. This was interesting for you guys. Okay. Let's wrap up with a spirit guide card. Well, I'll try to figure out how to shuffle this. Okay. Spirit guide, let's just piece it from here. Sorry, I have little stickies on these, so it's kind of hard to shuffle. Okay. Okay, so let me fix this real quick. Okay. So I'll just pull out one. Spirit animal bee. Some of you guys may be seeing bees as well. Well, depending on, you know, what season you or they are in. I'll just put this here. So it's a sweet abundance. So it says love and sexuality, dream the impossible, cooperation and community, communication, motivation, attracting desires, imagination and creativity, hard work and success. So with this imagination and creativity, I feel that's it can relate to the Page of Wands that's in reverse. Some of you guys maybe may have felt like you've lost your spark, and it could be just due to life circumstances. Again, contracts and stuff like that, they do have an effect on energies, everything, okay? Mental, physical, spiritual. So I feel Spirit is saying, if you feel called to, or if they feel called to, you can work with the spirit animal of the bee to bring back that spark, that creativity, that inner child, those desires, and stuff like that. And then also, once the contract closes out, you know, whatever it may be, also you can call in or draw in working with a new community, or cooperating, communicating as well. And then also something with the sacral, love and sexuality. Some of you guys may be called to cleanse and maybe balance out your sacral as well. Not just pertaining to love and sexuality, but to creation in general. And then also that may, if you're concerned, or if they are concerned about receiving equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles, I feel you or they will be drawn to a community that will provide that. And then you or they will be able to... the divine will provide an Ace of Pentacles as well. Because nothing can truly be stopped or blocked. It could be delayed for a little bit, but that's about it. Till the divine decides to come in and assist. I just feel, I feel we're called to just always remain aligned and do our best. Go with the flow and with the 6 and the 7s. And then it sets us up to receive. And then continue with hard work, and then success will be achieved as well, I feel. Okay. Also colonies. I don't know why that's specific. I'm getting bee colony. But then also like actual colonies. Some of you guys may be working with a particular colony. Or something, I don't know. Okay. Archangel, I don't know how to say this one. Shamuel, okay, whose name means one who seeks God. So some of you guys may be called to seek the divine, go to your higher self for the Most High, for assistance in anything, or just to hang out with them. Okay. Yeah. So this archangel assists with peace, world order, compassion, forgiveness. Wow, forgiveness is really heavy. Okay, that may be a sign for me. Okay. Inspires love. Okay, and the color is pink, and it says dealing with adversity or relationship issues, healing division or separation within family dynamics, developing trust, self-esteem, and self-forgiveness. And then it says may appear in dreams or a feeling or a surge of confidence. So that's how you can tell when Archangel Shemiel. That's one of the ways you may be able to tell that he's near, or she. I feel like angels don't have a gender, but they may appear in your dreams, or again, you just may feel a surge of confidence as well, or you can call on the archangel to assist with these areas. This is what they specialize. I feel this is what they specialize in. Okay, also inner peace as well. But yeah. So if it resonates, if you or you're unsure, or just need something to focus on while this is all playing out, I feel these could be the areas, and I feel the Archangel Shemiel will assist in that as well. Okay. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. If not, interesting. I hope you guys have a good and happy day or night whenever you see this.